The year was late 2019, and wait, it was 2019? Sheesh, this is pre-COVID. God damn, I used to go outside and have a life and stuff. Anyway, it was November of 2019, and Pokemon Sword had just released, disappointing thousands of people worldwide. I decided to live out the disappointment to maximum effect, and do a Nuzlocke challenge run playing as Swaggy Sally. You would think that this would be quick and easy, as Pokemon Sword is the shortest and easiest game to date. But oh, I'll tell you, 36 hours of endless pain later, I found out how very, very wrong I was. And Stream Chat got to experience every moment of my suffering. This is our story. This is why I hate Nuzlocke so much. We begin with probably 20 to 30 minutes of cutscenes and story before finally picking our starter, Grookey, which chat voted on themselves. We named him Momo after the creature in Avatar The Last Airbender, and chat berated me over having not seen the show myself. Don't worry, COVID gave me the chance to watch it, it was fantastic, I now understand my mistake, leave me alone, it was great, shut up. Hop, being the most pathetic rival since Hau, chose Sobble because he does not understand type matchups, and unfortunately in doing so, cursed him to a lifetime of his germs of inferiority. Sobble would never be the same again. Leon picked up the remaining Score Bunny as he totally needs another fire type on his team, so it surprises me that he was the unbeatable champion with such a horrible ability to not only get lost wherever he goes, but also due to his seeming inability to create a good team composition. Leon, what the fudge? Then Hop and I had our first battle. Well, it was after 3 minutes of pointless dialogue and sleeping overnight and then more pointless dialogue, but we had our first battle regardless. Given that he picked the start of the type disadvantage, it only made sense to send out 2 Pokemon in the battle. Not that he intended a balanced fight, he was clearly shocked when we displayed our knowledge of grass being better than water, so we can only assume Hop thinks quantity is better than quality, and he clearly wanted an unfair fight where he absolutely steamrolls us into making us think that we're inferior to him, but little does he know we're better than him in every way possible and there's nothing he can do to stop that. After winning the battle, we heard a crash and the Wooloo ramming its head against the gate had disappeared. Hop convinced us we were totally strong enough to go search for it on our own, even though the slumbering wheel is spooky scary, so we went in there and almost fudging died. But at least the fog looked pretty cool. I'll give them that. Leon came in and rescued us and then said nice things about what we did, but then also I guess told us off for being stupid. I don't know, I wasn't listening. So we went back home and set off on our journey. Nuzlocke had officially begun. Pokeballs in hand, and we were ready for our Route 1 encounter. A Squovet, which we named Vanny. Awaiting us in Wedgehurst was more story stuff. Get used to that, there was way too much story in this game. And we stocked up on supplies and changed clothes and headed out for Route 2. Eager to catch my next Pokemon, I ran straight into Hop for even more story. But hey, at least I got 20 more Pokeballs for the run, so that's nice. We ran into a Nickit, which we caught, and we named it K-Tham, and it seemed like the Nuzlocke was off to a great start. We battled a few trainers along the route on the way to the mansion, none of which posed a threat, and then we fought Hop yet again, eager to prove he has come such a long way since, like, 5 minutes ago. So we defeated him yet again, which, you know, easy peasy. Found some wishing stars and we were given the ability to Dynamax our Pokemon. Hop then taught us to whistle because apparently we've never done it before and now we're experts. And then he challenged us to catch as many Pokemon as possible. We, of course, ignored this to teach him a lesson about how quality is more important and that he can catch as many as he wants and still never be any better than us. Also, because Nuzlocke rules and stuff, those two, they definitely count, need to be followed, but they're not important. We just wanted to teach Hop a lesson because fudge you, Hop. We headed back to Wedgehurst, and at the station our parents gave us camping gear, and we hopped aboard the train and got glared at by old people for being on our phones instead of talking to each other and looking at the vast and unique scenery which Game Freak probably spent a few minutes making. Like, look at that! What is that? It's the same blurry background and repeat, there's nothing there, why is it even— We got off the train, and at the gate to the wild area, there was someone waiting to give us an Eevee because we played Let's Go Eevee in the past. So I immediately grabbed that and named it Nightmares. So this way we can always remember the absolute nightmare that this Nuzlocke is going to be. Except it was named after a viewer, like almost every other Pokemon barring Momo, but hush, I'd like to think of it as a warning for what is to come, because hindsight is 2020, and this is 2019. So, like, we didn't have the hindsight from... Bad joke, moving on. Our first encounter in the wild area was a Vulpix, which we named Volvent. A lovely addition to our team, as being one of the very few fire types we encountered this early. We also then ran into a Tympole, which broke out of far too many Pokeballs and somehow knew Acid and absolutely obliterated Momo. What is a Tympole doing knowing Acid? And then just being able to ruin our lives by destroying our beloved starter and avatar friend, and then he has the goal to just faint by a quick attack and make us lose our encounter? Momo! And so, not even 2.5 hours into the run, we had to say our goodbyes to our first Pokemon and friend. Here is a clip of his eulogy. Momo, you were our first Pokemon, our starter, our friend. You beat out Sobble in a 4-3 vote, and you were with us to the very end. Somehow, through some means we don't understand, a Tympole knew Acid, and it took you out. No sense was made, but it happened anyway. I'm so sorry, Momo. No one saw it coming, nor did anyone want it to happen. Take care, Momo. We will always, always love you. F to pay respects. Goodbye, Momo. Our best friend. Still, it was only one loss, and I decided to push on. Ready for the next encounter, we ran into a Stuffle at East Lake Axew, who I was determined to name Ali. But oh my god, I did not realize at first it was a level 15. 5 or 6 levels higher than my own Pokemon. But whatever, that wouldn't bother me. I'll catch it anyway, and we lost K-Throw. Okay, that's fine. I'm not letting this get to me. We'll get a level 15, and we'll be soaring by the time we get to the gym. I thought, as I then lost Volvent, the fire type we just got. It's not looking good. So I threw aside the lost cost fallacy that was calling me to lose more than I ever thought. And I cut my losses. With 2 more eulogies to go, I had to rethink my strategy or risk losing the lock. K-Thram and Volvent. It turns out I'm just trash at this game. Ali was far too strong for any of us. And we were not able to survive the payback and the brutal swing that a Stuffle had. It would not stay in the goddamn ball. And it cost us very dearly indeed. We have 2 Pokemon left. And your sacrifices will not be in vain. But we cannot lose this run right here. And although we will miss you, we are not letting it get to us. Thank you, K-Thram, and thank you, Volvent. I am so sorry for what I have done. I never claimed to be good at this game, but I didn't realize it would be this brutally punishing. With Vanny the Squovit and Nightmares the Eevee as my only remaining Pokemon, I had to avoid the high-level wild areas and grind like crazy. I went back to the start of the wild area and fought weak Pokemon until I was comfortable with the levels of my own. With my Pokemon at around level 11, I decided it was time to get another encounter, a level 15 Bunnelby we fittingly named Chungus, because I guess back then this meme was still relevant. Or maybe it was not relevant anymore, but we did it anyway, so we got the Bunnelby and we called it Chungus. Accidentally entering a new zone of the wild area, I spotted a Wingull. Whilst I voiced my complaints, beggars cannot be choosers, and so I whistled him over and used Chungus to catch ourselves Benji. With a more robust team of 4, we walked into Motostoke for some story, and to print out the most amazing looking league card we could get at low level with absolutely nothing to our name. We then got our hair done, updated our league card, and continued on with our adventure. We did a bit more grinding, a little more story with Leon, and then signed up for the gym challenge with number 675. I don't remember the significance of that number, and I probably could have looked it up by actually watching the VOD that I am literally editing right now, but I can't be stuffed using that much time and effort into something which was meant to not be... Whatever. We just signed up for the gym challenge, because what we had just done was not a challenge at all. No, the real challenge was about to begin. And so, I did the best preparation I could do at the time. The thing that would rival all other preparations, the ultimate in game-saving maneuvers that would stop us losing any more Pokemon. I fished for a Magikarp and called it Sir Vol the Second, because I felt bad that Volvent died so early. And, like, it's gonna be super good when it turns into a Gyarados, I promise. After that, headed to the hotel, fought some Team Yell grunts, and then Ali joined in on the stream out of nowhere because she loves Marnie a little too much and she wanted to voice her, and anyway, it was sort of funny because she can't do accents, even though she joined to voice a character, and chat wanted... you know what, whatever, just watch as Ali fails to speak Scottish, in terms of the accent, not the language. Hello.
Hello!
Hello, Ali. Can you do a Scottish voice? Chat wants a Scottish voice.
Oh god, I don't know if I can do Scottish. Oh god, what's Shrek's Scottish, right?
Oh no, don't do a Shrek voice. I mean, you're right, but what?
Oh god, I don't know how to do Scottish, guys. I'm sorry, please don't make fun of me. Him. Get drunk first. I should. If you could change your fate, would you? What are you lot doing here?
Wait, say that again. I was too busy laughing.
If you could change your fate, would you? That's Scottish. That's for brave.
Yep.
What are you lot doing here? I can't do it. So
With that out of the way, we went to sleep for the night. Just kidding, there was no sleeping soundly after losing so many friends already, not a thing that could be done to fall asleep at night while I cried tears of sadness and defeat. So after getting no sleep, we headed in for the opening ceremony. Chairman Rose said some important things, probably, while the gym leaders showed up, I think. I don't really have a clue. Who pays attention to the story anyway? Like, it's not good. It's not good, Pokemon. And you should fix that in the future. At least slightly. Stop hand-holding us. Like, you know how many times we've interrupted the Nuzlocke to just speak about how there's just story every 5 seconds? Like, even with the opening ceremony concluded, and you begin to head out to the next route, Hop yet again jumps in and wants the battle. Like, we haven't even touched the first gym, and we've had 3 rival battles. Like, I swear to God, the old Pokemon games would be lucky to have 3 over the course of the whole game. And when we did, they were meaningful and impactful, and I never knew what I was going to face next because the teams changed every time. And what the fudge is this rival battle every 5 minutes looking nonsense when nothing meaningful ever happens? I think I need a break. During the stream, I needed a break anyway. I caught a Galarian Zigzagoon, named it Supreme King, and then renamed it to Supreme Queen, and then I called it a night. Much like what I'm going to do now, because fudge this Nuzlocke, and the Pokemon Sword game, that should have been so much better than it was, and, like, fudge everything. Just, like, I don't know, go watch another video, like, there, or maybe here. I'd probably make a fool of myself. I'm fudging though, you do you. I'll be back when the pain ends. Maybe. God, I don't know. Just, bye. Bye.